Hello everyone, I'm here at the Euromoney ECBC Bond Congress 2017 with Wojo Zielonka from CMHC, and we're just going to talk a little bit about Canada and covered bonds. So first of all, Wojo, CMHC introduced a legislative framework for Canadian covered bonds in 2013, but issuance so far has been dominated by the big banks. When can we expect the smaller players to start to issue, as they have, for example, in Australia?
So yes, you're right, and we actually brought the legislation in, or the rules, the detailed rules in 2013. We've had 7 issuers issue to date. They've got $140 billion of bonds outstanding. One of the big barriers for smaller issuers is essentially their balance sheets. Our banking system is dominated by 7 larger banks. We've got a number of mid-tier ones. But there is a cost in setting up these programs, and I think they right now have access to other funding options. They are looking at it, but we also have a 4% limit in terms of how much they can issue. And that's a challenge for them. So till that changes, I wouldn't expect other issuers to come online, but we're working on looking at different possibilities and different structures that may enable them to actually issue.
Mm-hmm. And you mentioned the limit, obviously. Is there any hope that this limit could be raised anytime soon?
The regulator is looking at it. I think it's a longer-term project. It's related really to the question of encumbrance, and the regulator is looking at whether, because obviously a covered bond encumbers part of the balance sheet, and it does leave less for other creditors. So they're taking a more holistic approach to it and trying to look at the entire balance sheet. And so there is work going on right now. They are doing consultations on it. And so we will know more in the coming months as that work winds through, and then we'll see if there's an opportunity to increase that limit, which would help some of the mid-tier lenders.
Mm-hmm. And we're coming to Vancouver next April with the ECBC hosting their first plenary outside Europe with you and all the Canadian banks, and we're hosting our first Euromoney ECBC Covered Bonds North America conference. So what can we expect from the events in Vancouver next April?
Well, Vancouver is a phenomenal city. It is a bridge between Asia, North America, and it also is kind of a midpoint between Europe if you're flying the other way. But it is a beautiful city. I think it is a great opportunity for the ECBC and Euromoney to essentially reach a different group of investors and issuers as well. I think it will be a great opportunity to showcase the Canadian issuers. The Asian issuers are also expected to participate, and hopefully we'll have a really strong contingent from Europe. So I think it's a great vote of confidence from the covered bond community in terms of the emerging markets. I think Canada is a significant player in that, and so I think it would be a great opportunity to have everyone in the covered bond community come together and see what's happening around the world, because it is truly a global product now.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I'm very much looking forward to coming to Vancouver then. Thank you very much for your time today, and we'll see you again soon.
Thank you.